Okay, so for those who don't know, and I make it no secret, I am a big fan of cyberpunk. The biggest thing I love about it is not just the style, the aesthetic, the music, the neon lights everywhere. I do like neon lights, I'm not gonna lie. The biggest thing I'm drawn to it is, of course, weapons design. The design of the guns, the way armor's designed around this futuristic world with augmentation, and just generally the guns are kind of cool. So, of course, when I started playing Cyberpunk 2077, and I had a gun that basically I could somewhat cyberpunk, I, of course, created the one firearm that, well, not really firearm, an airsoft replica, that I absolutely love to death, and love to rock whenever I can, or at least make sure it's still somewhat running and functional. That would, of course, be Bob. Bob, of course, is my first cyberpunk-ish gun, and it's seen some wear and tear. It legitimately is still good. I legit do enjoy it. It's a fun little SPR, more or less. And, of course, I do love the Lancer Tactical stock, which I probably will talk about in the future. Maybe do a video on it, talking about it. But overall, I love Bob. Bob is fun. And, again, it's a fun little gun. And yeah, it's just one of those things, honestly. Like, legit, it's a fun little, just cyberpunk-ish style. Yeah. So, of course, when I got another gun in through, of course, Mr. OT, I was able to more or less kind of realize, hey, I can do something pretty cool with this thing because it looks like a certain little thing from Cyberpunk 2077. That, of course, being the Double Eagle EK-47 UTR, or UTR EK-47, the thing that has the literal programmable MOSFET binary trigger thing. But the biggest thing about it is, of course, the fact of, if you look at this, especially with a magazine inside of it, it looks like a certain gun from Night City, from a certain company from Night City. I'm talking about the Ajax, of course. The Ajax being just this lovely little thing of a hybrid of just a lot of different firearms. And, of course, Jonathan Ferguson has done a video on and talking about kind of the guns from Cyberpunk 2077. Now, if you're only wondering why it relates to this, well, folks, this was going to be, of course, is going to be my second Cyberpunk build. I don't gotta do anything for the handguard, I don't gotta do anything for the body, the buttstock is the only thing I gotta do to change up. And sad to say, this is where this video kind of goes and announces that I am back at square one on that. Probably wondering, why am I at square one on, of course, the EK-47 UTR, or UTR EK-47? Sad to say, it has to do with the buttstock, because I had a PDW buttstock. And that, of course, was the buttstock from my first actual PCC. PCC being the Lancer Tactical Battle X PCC. This would have worked very well for me. It would have been great. I would have not had any issues. But then I got issues. The issue being, of course, that I had to do double washers, or at least the double spacer things in the buttstock here to fit on the frickin' Double Eagle back there. Sad to say, because of that, it shrunk the battery space, and I had no battery space at the time to actually fit on there. So, needless to say, this is staying on here and might go on another build, or this might actually get painted up in chrome and put on Bob. I haven't decided yet. And sad to say, that's where things are at the moment. It's not to say I haven't looked at our options on Amazon or Taiwan Gun or other places that actually sell airsoft parts. In reality, I have looked at a few options. One of the options, of course, I found on Amazon was a whole gun that I can actually have a little fun with. It is, of course, a Gen 2 Lancer Tactical and has a very much so, like, GWAT era look to it. And the PDW stock on that would actually probably work, considering that unlike the PDW stock on Battle X, which is meant for a PCC apparently, this one is clearly meant for a full-size 5.56 type rifle. So that could work on the Double Eagle back there. Or I could try and find a buttstock that actually is as close as I can get to the in-game buttstock, or at least the PDW type buttstock that's in-game. But I haven't decided yet, and that's kind of the issue. I haven't decided, and I'm kind of debating what I'm doing, what I want to do, how I want to do it. I'm meticulous in this sort of thing when it comes to my builds. I'm I don't want to rush into things. I want to kind of build them up a little bit, and I kind of want to just do like that, you know? But it's just how it is. Either way, though, that is the update for, of course, the Proto-type Ajax build. I have the paint, of course, to do the color that you guys actually selected back in 2023. And that is, of course, the neon paint scheme. And that is exactly what I'm going to be doing with it. I'm going to paint it in nice neon colors, such as the neon from in-game. And, again, a lot of fun stuff with that. I will, of course, still be doing the review on it, and you'll get my thoughts on the gun itself as a whole. Outside that, though, ladies and gentlemen, as always, I've been AirsoftAL, and I shall see you lovely, lovely people in the next update. But if you want to help out the build itself and helping us acquire the PDW stock, or even acquire the Lancer Tactical Gen 2 from Amazon, consider checking out the links down below to our partners, or consider donating via the PayPal or Cash App down below. Or even, of course, once again, sponsor a media review. If you need to know about that, go check out the video here to kind of figure out, you know, what I do for the thing. Anyway, as always, ladies and gentlemen, I've been AirsoftAL, and I shall see you lovely, lovely people in the next video. Till next time, later.